bolsillo lleno, me siento como un póster. Todas se me arriman. Mala mía, si tu gata está en mi roster. Pa' su postre, entro el dueño de la aldea. Se me pega, mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Imagina lo que te espera. Entro el dueño de la aldea. Women se me pega, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Imagina lo que te espera. El abuso, si sale un meque, mis perros están buzos. Me sobran los recursos y cuando traboneamos la hablo sucio. Lealtad siempre promete que afila el machete. La tengo arañando las paredes. Facturando verde. Todos los semáforos luz verde. Entro el dueño de la aldea. Women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imagina lo que te espera. Entro el dueño de la aldea. Huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imagina lo que te espera. Arte Mona Lisa por mi cama se desliza.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Minnesota Twins going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway. And on the hill in this one, Grant Holmes. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, last year, kind of around the league average in terms of ERA. And you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out. And not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Albies. One up, one down. Now the lineup for the Twins as constructed by Rocco Baldelli. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
Jose Miranda, the next to hit, takes ball 1. 1 out, base is empty. Check swing, called strike. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Outside low, 2-2. Got him swinging.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And here comes Carlos Correa. On the outside corner, strike 1. In the air, right field. Acuna after it. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Back at Truist Park. And on the hill in this one, Chris Paddock.
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
And now the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next pitch is outside.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
That's outside. And the count is even 2-2. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Here's Brian Snitker's lineup for the Braves. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Here's the switch hitting left fielder, Jurickson Profar. That one fouled off.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
And a big swing and a miss.
0-2.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Pitch misses there, and that's ball one. And that's outside. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating, that's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. Hit hard on the ground to short. Correa over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And the Braves go down quietly. Scoreless after one. Back here in Atlanta, here's Royce Lewis.
Third baseman, Royce Lewis.
Lewis went deep in his most recent game. Lewis batting in the cleanup spot, and he's been wearing out home plate lately. He scored 10 times in the last 10 games. Holmes back to work. That one ripped. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
So up next, Matt Wallner. Gets the call, and that is strike one.
One strike.
Runner at second, nobody out. And that one in there at the knees for a strike. And it's 0-2. Pickoff move to second, and he's back in safely. The 0-2. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Headed for the plate. The throw in. The tag safe. And it's 1-0.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Here's Byron Buxton. When you examine Buxton's career trajectory, the thing that really jumps out, the speed and the defense early on. Foul ball there. Buxton launched a homer in his most recent game. Just off the inside edge. Rusty Valentine calling balls and strikes.
Book, something I hear from hitters about Valentine is they know they don't have to protect off the plate too much in 2-strike counts, and that can be a big deal in terms of your confidence and seeing some pitches in that at bat.
How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
Next pitch misses way outside. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great. Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Here's Trevor Larnach.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Currently owns a 7-game hitting streak.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Second baseman, Edouard Julien.
Here's the second baseman, Edouard Julien. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Up the middle, over to Albies, on to Olsen. That's 2. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're dialed into the show. Bottom of the second. Now the Atlanta cleanup hitter, Matt Olson. First pitch swinging.
Dude, that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Not even close there. And the count is 1-1. There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Austin Riley at the plate. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And a swing and a miss there.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Fastball is outside. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
He swings and fouls one off. Two down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. Almost got him. 2 out, space is empty. The next pitch misses, and the count is 2-2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swing and a ground ball. It's through for a hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
That's a good job right there. You got 2 strikes on you, just got to battle.
Second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
No ball.
Harris
1 strike.
off of first with 2 away. Strike 2.
0-2.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. 1 hit, 1 left. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Twins 1 and the Braves nothing. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Just missed.
1-1.
Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. And that is out of play. Just missed. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
This is Willie Castro. Rolled out to second in his first at bat.
Let's get it going, Braves.
And takes low for ball one. Runner at first with no outs here. Back up the middle and a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
First and second, no outs. Jose Miranda, the next Twin up to hit. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. On the ground to the left. Into the outfield, base hit. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Here's Carlos Correa. To third, might be 2. To the plate for 1. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Lewis will hit next. Doubled his first time up. That one off the mark, and it's 1-0. Righty delivers. Line drive. Riley fires to first, and that is the inning. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Twins 1 and the Braves nothing. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Sean Murphy.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
You know, these Braves, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Nick Allen.
And the batter now, Nick Allen. And the first offering is not close. Just missed. Swings and misses. And the count 2-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2-2.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Back to the top of the lineup, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr. And first offering is fouled off. Late with the swing there.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
That one just misses.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
On the ground to short. Correa over to first. They get the out on Acuna. And that'll do it. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On to inning number 4. It's the Twins 1 and the Braves nothing. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Matt Wallner. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Byron Buxton, the next Twin up to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Runner stops at second, and the first 2 reach to start the inning.
Now batting, left fielder Trevor Larnach.
First and second, no outs. Trevor Larnach, the next Twin up to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one at the knees for a strike. First and second, no outs. Top half of inning number 4. Out there to center. Harris racing after it. Squeezes it, and there's one down. Edouard Julien, the next Twin up to hit. He's 0 for 1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Outside corner, there's a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Down the line, and it's foul. Walner on second. Buxton over at first with one away. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Here's Christian Vasquez. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. That one misses, and that is ball one. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Two on, two outs, and a foul ball makes the count 2-1. And that's in the dirt.
Love how this guy grinds out at bats. I mean, he's down there at the bottom of the lineup in the 9-hole, but he's worked himself into a really good hitter's count, trying to pick up a 2-out RBI.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Slow roller to third. Riley zips it across. Third out, and that ends the frame. Twins strand a pair, but they lead it 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Jurickson Profar. Check swing, and he went 0-1.
No ball. One strike. No.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a 1-2. Shoots a line drive single into right center. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. Grounded out his first time. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Ball one.
And a count 1-2.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. Right now he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Went down on strikes his first time through. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Here's the pitch to Olson. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
And now 1-2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
That misses. Ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground to third. Feeds to second. Out there. And that's 2.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Holmes back to work. Ball 1, no strikes. Castro goes 6'1", 27 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And Acuna able to make the grab. And there's one down.
Now batting, first baseman
Jose Miranda, the next Twin up to hit. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. One down, base is empty.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
And missed, struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Now Correa up to hit, 0 for 2 in this one. Fastball catches the corner at the knees. Two outs. A little out front there as he swings through it.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Here's the 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
1 and 2.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th.
Ball 2. 2 and 2.
That one the other way. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3, but they hold a 1-0 lead. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the third baseman, Austin Riley. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Hard ground ball for a base dive. Off to a good start with a leadoff dive.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
No outs. Runner at first. Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves. This one smoked out to left. And there's one away.
Now batting, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
And a big swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And a good eye there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Oh, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
So here's Murphy now. And a swing and a miss.
No ball. 1 strike.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2.
Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. Stays alive.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1-2 the count.
That pitch was pretty borderline at the top of the zone, and he's not digging the call out there on the mound. Clearly pretty frustrated, so he's going to have to collect himself a little.
Slice to right, and that's a fair ball. Around second is Riley. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that. Chance now to even this game if they can put a ball in play, maybe an error, maybe a hit.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Nick Allen next up for the Braves. Struck out swinging his first time. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1. Riley on third. Murphy on at first with 2 down. In the dirt, but no advance from the runners. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Runners at the corners with 2 outs. The shortstop takes the ball. And it's filled up. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. And that one lifted in the air center field. And that ends the inning. 2 left for Atlanta. They still trail 1-0. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Hector Neris. Now the third baseman, Royce Lewis. 1 for 2. Ripped to short. The throw to first. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th.
Now batting, right fielder, Matt Wallner.
And next for Minnesota, Matt Wallner.
Here we go now, Braves. Come on, Braves.
That one lifted to left. Profar in position. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Byron Buxton.
2 down, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Come on, Braves.
And first offering is fouled off. And that's in there at the knees. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Ball one there. Two down, nobody on. Breaking ball misses down and away. The 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two outs. Outside low. Full count now.
3-2.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
3-2. The pitch is outside and ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. Trevor Larnach, the next Twin up to hit. That's in for a strike.
Well, if he's going to
No ball.
steal
One
second,
strike.
you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Runner, yes,
Buxton on the run. Little chopper rolls foul. That misses the zone. It's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Checks his swing. Appeal down to third. And he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Twins 1 and the Braves nothing. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Cole Sands.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
So the batting order turns over. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Activity in the bullpen. Justin Topa, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Duran also throwing. Swings through that one out in front
1 ball,
that time.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
1-2.
Now a rip into left center. Dives, but it falls. Could be extra bases. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay in there safely.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Runner at third, nobody out. Jurickson Profar digs in now. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. And misses inside. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's Marcell Ozuna. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
And that one fouled off. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Got him! Huge strikeout there.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, 1 out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason, and that helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Cole Sands done for the night, and he leaves a runner at third, so we'll see how the next pitcher deals with that when we get back. Danny Coulombe on to pitch here.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Here's Matt Olson. Upstairs. And another ball. And a swing and a miss.
This is one of those situations where the pitcher may not really want to deal with the guy in the box, and you got to be aware of that. Take your walk. I could do it, but I think he can.
That one finds the zone. 2-2. Acuna on third with 2 out. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strikeout. Gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back at Truist Park. And now, Edouard Julien.
Edouard Julien.
New pitcher for the Braves, Dylan Lee.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And that drops in for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
That one catches the corner.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Not close with that one. Ball 1. And the slider just misses.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Christian Vasquez, the hitter. He's 0 for 1. That one ripped, but foul. Next offering is fouled back. Off the mark there. Going to count 1 and 2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Next is the designated hitter, Willie Castro. 1 for 3.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Runner on the move. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Around second is Vasquez. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
So digging in, Jose Miranda.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Here comes the new arm for the Braves, Pierce Johnson.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Just missed.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
The other way, and foul ball. Johnson fires. On the ground. To second, but way too late. Safe there. 2 on, 1 out. And now for the Twins, Carlos Correa. 0 for 3 in this one.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
1 out. Runners at first and second. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-2. On the ground to first. Could be 2. Olsen tossed to second. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. But they push across 1 run on 3 hits. No errors. And 1 left on. Midway in inning number 7. And it's time to stretch. It's the Twins 2 and the Braves nothing. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Justin Topa.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Here is Austin Riley. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
You know, these Braves definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Slider got him for strike 3. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
1 strike.
The 0-1. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Here is Ozzie Albies up to him, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Yeah, that's fouled off. With the tying run at the plate, here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a foul out of play. And that misses. And the count is 1-2.
That's a really good take.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth, get back on track. His team needs him.
Here's Sean Murphy.
Runner.
Tries to get back and save. And ball 1. Harris leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Out in front and foul to the left side. Runner goes again. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
And welcome back to the ballpark. We're at the top of the 8th. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Royce Lewis. Johnson in his 6th season, 33 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2012. Johnson back to work. Fair ball.
Now batting.
Man at first, nobody out. So up next for Minnesota, Matt Wallner. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. New pitcher for the Braves, Jason Shreve.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
That's a ball.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Outside low. Yeah, that's ball 2. There's a strike at the knees. Nobody out. Runner at first. On the ground, 2 ball. Allen to second. On to Olsen. That's 2.
Hey, they played the matchup right there. Worked out perfectly. Got the ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
And next for Minnesota, Byron Buxton. That one misses. 1-0. Just off the inside edge.
2-0.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Pitch misses. Ball 3. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. A rope into right, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
He was all over that one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Trevor Larnach. Started to swing, held up.
Whoa, recognized that pitch just in time, able to keep those hands back.
He's trying for third. Pitch misses. Throw to third. Out. And that will end the inning.
When you get thrown out at third with 2 outs, you kind of want to keep on running. Not a great decision there as it ends the inning.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Yohan Duran.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Sean Murphy. He's built his reputation as one of the top framers in the sport. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Buxton makes the grab, 1 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Allen now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
0-2.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. Well, that'll boost the swing and miss rate, Sing. He blew him away on 3 pitches. He didn't have a chance.
Yeah, Boog, a dominant strikeout for sure, and he just looked overmatched at the plate. You know, as a hitter, when you swing and miss 3 times in a row, you feel like you've got a hole in your bat. You definitely start to question yourself.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Check swing, called strike. Two down, nobody on. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Braves go down quickly here. They trail it here 2-0. We go to the 9th. Now the left fielder, Trevor Larnach. Swings through that one for strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. Next offering misses down and away.
2 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground, right side. Albies over to first in time. one up, one down.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
Now it's the second baseman, Edouard Julien. That one misses, and that's ball one. Base is empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. Out to short, Allen. Over to first. Out. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, catcher Christian Vasquez.
And now it's Christian Vasquez. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Jason Shreve gives way. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Joe Jimenez. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. And that's down and away. In for a strike, and 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and the Twins go 1-2-3. Nothing across here this half. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Twins 2 and the Braves nothing. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Griffin Jacks.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Now batting Jurickson Profar. Profar gets a piece there. Hard hit left side. Tosses to first. Profar is out.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Marcell Ozuna, the next to hit, 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That's to third, and that chance handled. Fires across the diamond, and a couple of quick outs.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
The Braves down to their last out. Here is Matt Olson. That's inside, and it's 1-0.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
2 balls, no strikes to count. And that skips into dirt.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Strike on the inside corner.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
And there's ball 4. Now the Braves have the tying run in scoring position.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
Riley, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
0-2.
The Braves down to their final strike. That one missed. With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. Riley started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and no swing, says Jerry Hillsdale. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Michael Harris II, next up for the Braves. Fought off foul. Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the 9th. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Breaking ball misses down and away.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Vasquez gathers, throws, and that'll do it as they complete the strikeout to end it.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long